Rules were already written, already denounced. Everything's cool. Juggernaut, when we get on, would you be so kind as to send the
link?
Yeah, I seem to be having problems with mine. I can't seem to live stream and show the live stream up on my own PC, so I can't share the link. Well, I believe that was... Hang on a second.
Copy link.
Okay, go. Come on, we're living here.
Says we're live.
Okay. Just checking it real quick, making sure. Still 53% of my battery, even though I've had a game running in silence in the background this entire time. A good morning, a good evening, or a good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Modern Source of Gaming. I, of course, am Kaiju, slightly better, but all completely healed K. With me here is gentleman caller, Necro Nick.
Fuck off, I'm an asshole.
And greater gentleman, of course, Juggernaut Jared.
Hello.
And we are once again in September. And of course, if you know anything about September, September is, of course, our favorite time of the year where we attempt to get money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Foundation. However, it has changed its name. It is now what I believe is the, it's now the Blood Cancer Society. I believe Blood Cancer Society. Oh no, Blood Cancer United.
Blood Cancer United.
Same thing. We're trying to donate. And we're trying to get other people to donate too as well. For curing leukemia and lymphoma, and of course every other blood-borne cancer there is. They're all just bad and they're all just as evil. So if you would like, there's a link going through the top right up there, and if not, Juggernaut has supplied us with a link in the bottom, or to the right, or wherever it happens to show up on your card. I've actually found out that it actually shows up in different places how people have their setup. So it's going to be constantly there. So today we're talking about our top 10 list once more. So no, it's gone away.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. So tonight's top 10 list is an interesting one.
Since it is gaming.
Oh boy, hang on, I've got to go click for watch the stream. Hopefully it'll actually watch the stream this time. So unfortunately, Juggernaut's going to be completely into the game. So the top 10 list will basically be for me and Necro.
Because I already told you.
Alright. Anyways, so what's going on is we're doing a top 10 list. Tonight's top 10 list is, of course, a fun one that took friggin' ever to do. Trust me. There were so many options. So the biggest thing to watch out for is it's the top 10. Wait for it. It's the top 10 favorite... there we go. It's the top 10 favorite ideas for what we'd like to see in prequels or sequels of actual video games. Now, of course, we're not allowed to add prequels because that wasn't added to the list for any reason. So we have to have sequels.
Prequels. You're getting mixed up, man.
Oh, sorry. Video game remakes and sequels.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, I would like to throw in two of them real quick. These are honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is, of course, Final Fantasy VII. I want an actual remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Not this crap that they put in front of us. It is not Final Fantasy VII. It's Final Fantasy, I want to make my own damn game. So it is Final Fantasy, I want to play my own damn game. Now the other one, though, is it's an honorable mention, but it's an honorable mention because I feel like it needs to be said and it needs to be done. And that is... I would like to see a series of sequels for the NES on games that have already existed for other systems, like PlayStation and all that. Like, there is Metal Gear for the NES, and it was a fun game. But I am not 100% sure if... geez, hang on. Screwed up, okay. But I am not 110% sure that... What was I saying? Sorry, give me a second here. Oh, yeah. So I'm not 100% sure that those are actually a prequel game because they reacted in the NES time. It would be great to see them remade to these expectations. Imagine Metal Gear, which was a little top-down 3D game, but imagine it with the graphics we have nowadays. Suddenly, you need to find goggles. Suddenly, you need to dive. Suddenly, you need to be stealthy and sneaky because you don't have enough firepower or ammunition. Just think it's a good idea. Now,
hey, Nintendo. Hey, Nintendo. Got a thing for you. Guess what? Console wars are over. Fucking make your games not exclusive anymore.
we can just basically go through the entire Nintendo subgenre there. Now, that being said, me and Necro, at least, do have our top 10 lists. So,
Yeah.
Necro, would you choose to go first, or would you choose to go second with your top 10 list?
I'll go first.
All right, give me number 10, buddy.
And ironically, it's one of your honorable mentions, but I do thoroughly want to see an actual good remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I would love to see an actual Final Fantasy VII remake, not a reimagining. Oh, this is how Final Fantasy would be because they imagine it like this. No, the game's there.
Yeah.
Smack the
What they
graphics
do
on.
is reimagined it. They did not remake it like it says it is.
This is the hill I will die on. If you guys got a problem with it, I will die on this hill. But that is not a remake. That's a reimagining. We think it would be so much better if it had this storyline instead of this storyline. It was played this way instead of that way. It's not Final Fantasy VII.
No.
It's Final Fantasy X33 or whatever you want to call it. Well, my number 10 is a Final Fantasy game, but it's not 7, okay? I would like to see an actual sequel to the original Final Fantasy Tactics game.
Okay.
Not the Final Fantasy on the Game Boy Advance, not the Final Fantasy on the... Actually, I think they were both on the DS. I'm talking, take the actual awesome game with its actual killer storyline and pretty good sound. Not the best graphics, but very good sound. And I would like to see a sequel to it. Not a lot of people have played it. I know a lot of people who are watching have or have not thought of playing it. And I've never thought of playing it on the channel. No, that game takes too long. I've beaten that game. My fastest score of beating that game was around 380 plus hours. So, no. So, we both started off with a Final Fantasy. So, Necro, what is your number 9 then?
I would like to see not a remake, but probably a sequel to the Darkness games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, did they have a third one? I think it would be fourth now.
I don't know anything about there being a third one, but if there is, then it will be number 4. What an awesome storyline. He's not some random miscreant, not some kind of adventurer who stumbles upon it. He's just some guy who leveled himself up, and at his age, he got possessed by the darkness, which is basically sentient tentacles and sentient ammunition and demons that can't come out in the sunlight. So basically me. No? Nobody? I thought it was funny. Alright, so for my number 9, I actually have a game that I know I have played to death, and it only had 8 characters in it. Well, 9 if you count the final boss. And they were going to make a sequel of it, but they never did. So, back to the good old SNES series, back to the good old arcade, I choose Primal Rage. Primal Rage could be so much fun, especially with all the Jurassic Park upgrades and everything that we have now. Like, we could have Diplodocus and Triceratops as actual creatures now. It would be pretty cool. How about you, Necro?
I would love to see a new Turok game in this nowadays graphic error and everything like that.
I can agree on that one. That would actually be pretty cool. A Turok game with better graphics, better tools, that would be pretty fun.
Either a remake or a sequel.
That would be like Turok number 5, I believe, but I'm still okay with it. I loved all of them. Turok was kind of like the middleman between Duke Nukem and Doom Guy, in my opinion. He was a badass, and he had some smart-aleck comments, but that wasn't what made him him. What made him him was him shooting his very terrifying weapons. I have a dart that I'm going to shoot at you, and it's going to chase after you. And when it reaches you, it's going to drill into your skull and inject all the gray matter out of you while you're screaming.
Yes.
Oh, but hold on. It doesn't matter. Well, I know how to solve it. It doesn't matter. And And that, just in case, I'm going to hit you with a bow and arrow too. Why? Because I can. So for me, number 8 is kind of a hardball because I don't really consider its sequel to be a sequel. This is South Park: The Stick of Truth. I would like to see a sequel to South Park and the Stick of Truth.
Not the fucking crappy fractured butthole that we did get.
Yeah, the fractured butthole wasn't that bad. But when it comes to, it's not a strategy, it's a strategy game, not an RPG. There's a huge difference in game qualities.
Yeah. We want to go back to the whole we're playing wizards and stuff and continuing with that storyline. I believe is what Kyle's trying to say.
Exactly. Now, please, Necro, do me a favor. With your number 7, take as long as you want to describe it. We do not want to get to my number 7 yet. So, take all the time you want. What is your number 7?
So, number 7 for me, I believe there was 2 of them, but they were true crime games. Like, that was like their main title, and then there was like places afterwards.
Okay.
Like, I think it was New York and LA, but I'd like to see a new age one of them.
Like,
the
True Crime Canto.
Huh?
The True Crimes Canto.
Nah, probably fucking Hazleton.
Oh, no, we don't need that kind of... They'll mistake that one for a kaiju flick.
But they were great games that were similar to like Grand Theft Auto games and stuff like that, but they had their own little twist because you weren't actually a bad guy, you were undercover police.
Ah. That's pretty cool, though. Actually, you know what? I am wrong. I am wrong in my calculations here. Give me 1 second, man. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to change one around real quick. So you guys will be hearing about my next one at number 1. For my 7 right now, it's the upgrade to Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest is an amazing series. My wife has played it to death. I played it to death. I just love the idea of you being such a generalized character. It's like, okay, it's like every other Final Fantasy. There's a lot of characters you have. But how do you want to take these people on? Well, I want to take them on with this, this, and this. Well, that's great. Now, what skills are you going to give this and this and this? Well, what do you mean? I'm just going to give them what they level up? But depending on where you put your points, they level up differently. You can have a martial artist, or a staff fighter, or a mage, or a priest, and that's one character. You can't combine all of them because you won't have enough skill points, but you can have all of that. That's what makes Dragon Quest so fun. I would love to see a sequel to kind of bridge the gap of what will happen. Necro, what is your 6?
I would love to see a sequel to Fable 1 and 2 and not that shit one that we did get.
No, is that kind of like Fear, where everyone says there's a third one, but there isn't actually a third one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I fully agree. Fable was a great series.
1 and 2 were amazing games.
And you could never play it the same way every time. It was always different. You could always make it better, or you could always make it worse. It did not matter.
Yeah.
Now, my number 6 is going to be another one I'm not sure many people know about, but it's kind of like Pokemon ripped it off. The series existed long before Pokemon. Sorry, not sorry, Nintendo. It's the Dragon Quest Joker series. It's a game where you go around as a character and fight all kinds of creatures from the Dragon Quest series, capture them, and then use them to fight other characters.
Huh.
So, every time there's a new Dragon Quest game, there was usually a Dragon Quest Joker game. However, it's been so long. So I think a new Dragon Quest game Joker could be really fun and add all kinds of new characters.
Interesting.
From this point on, you'll know all the games I'm talking about, Necro, okay? I promise. 5.
So I would I guess this would be either they could go either way with it. I'd be happy either way if it was a sequel or a remake. But it's gonna be one of my favorite games from the believe it was 64 era.
Okay.
It was called Body Harvest.
Body Harvest was on 64. Body Harvest was on 64. Great game. One of the few reasons to actually own a Nintendo series was to own the 64.
Yes.
And Body Harvest was an amazing flick. I fully agree with you on that one. Come on, add a new Body Harvest game.
Either a remake or a sequel to it would be amazing.
Yeah, but could we put the remake on Steam?
Yes, of course.
You know, not on
Nintendo, so it won't happen.
Well, they're failing as it is. Doesn't matter. Okay, my number 5 is probably one of my most wanted sequels. Because it does have mods, but they don't really do much to the game. But it was so much fun to play as a Jedi or a Sith or just make your own story up. It has tons of talking options, tons of ways to defeat options, tons of ways to do things. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. This was a great PC game. I would love to see either a remake of 1 and 2 or a sequel to it. It's so cool. You play as a guy who lost his whole memory. Turns out you were actually an apprentice or actually a Sith Lord at one time. I'm not going to tell you guys what, unless you guys actually play the game. It's so much fun, and I have always been tempted to do a live stream of it, but it always seems to crash when I put it on recording software, so I could try. Now, number 4 is a game I am actually shocked. I do mean the word shocked. But I've never heard Necro play it or want to do a Let's Play of it. Because it actually is a really cool game. The game series is called Vampire the Masquerade.
I have heard of it, and it always sparked my interest, but, I don't know. I think it's because I think I watched, other ones that didn't spark my interest from the same series.
Right. But the thing is, it lets you make your vampire, make his clan, choose what abilities you want him to use, what weapons you want him to use. Here's the story. You want to do side missions? Side missions are over here. Don't want to do side missions? Go here, go here, go here. You fight ghosts, you fight werewolves, you fight zombies, you fight fanatics, you fight people, you fight a pumpkin, and turn him into a pie. Not going to explain why or how. It's what he wanted.
Okay.
You fight mermaids and squids and all kinds of horrible creations. What a fun game, though. Unfortunately, graphics and voice quality have not improved with age, I'm afraid.
You kind of skipped over me for 4.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry, 4. Sorry.
You're good. You just went a little ahead. So it was a game that me and DG played, and I think it would be cool to have some kind of sequel to it. It was called Evil West.
Evil West?
Yes.
Now, I'll be honest with you, I've never actually heard of that game, but feel free to explain why you want the sequel.
It was just a game that, we found that we could do co-op. You pretty much are like these vampire hunters, kind of in a sense. Well, more like, monster hunter. But it was based in, literally a Western kind of style game, lots of desert, everything like that. Saloons, stuff like that, but you got all these nice, futuristic gadgets to help, with your aid of killing things.
Nice.
And you were part of, this organization that got attacked and was trying to get rid of the vampires and everything like that because they decided to go completely batshit and attack you.
Makes full sense, though. I'm going to defend myself,
Yeah.
I've never heard of that game, but it sounds fun.
It is a very fun game. If you have a chance, it's on Steam. Look it up.
Okay, so my number 4 is Vampire the Masquerade. Wait a minute. I feel like I've already made this one about wanting a remake for it. So, Neko, here comes the hard part. I need to hear your bronze medal reason why it's a bronze medal.
Okay. So my 3 and 2 are gonna be from the same game series, but I would like to see a remake for each of them. So you're gonna have kind of a repeat of 2 of them here, back to back for me. But the first one is Fallout 3 as a remake with online and couch co-op. Co-op, I say.
I like where you're going with
So technically you mean LAN play.
that.
Well,
Like, if he owns the game, you can join
online
his game.
and the couch co-op.
Okay.
The main thing is co-op there, not multiplayer, but co-op.
I'm not cooperating with the idea of this, but so I'm guessing that your number 2 would be New Vegas.
As well, yes.
Walk on to both of those, man. For night number 3, it's a rare game. Oops, sorry, I'll move. It is called Faster Than Light. Faster Than Light is a little top-down view space fighter game with not a lot of moving parts, but it was so much fun. Basically, you had to go from one zone to another zone to another zone to eventually go and fight the final boss. Once again, look it up if you want to. It's probably on sale right now because it's been a few years. And it does have modding support as well. But it's so much fun to just randomly go to an area and it's like, oh, hey, when I went here last time, I got homing missiles and, I want to give you 2 pieces of fuel. Like, where are my homing missiles? We don't got them. I'd like to see a sequel to that with more options, not you're running the clock like you're just trying to survive to the end. I'd like to see something like that. And since we already know his 2, I will give you my number 2. Please listen up. Phoenix Point, you were fun, but you are not XCOM fun. I want to see a sequel to XCOM. I want to see a sequel to XCOM.
Okay, you're acting like too much of a baby at the moment.
But no, seriously, XCOM is a 3D. I know it's supposed to be 3D. I don't really consider it 3D, but it's a 3D game where you have a squadron of humans and sometimes robots who are going from point A to point B, settling missions to fight against aliens and attempt to find their base and put them out of misery permanently. It's roguelike, once again, another roguelike game, where everything you do in a mission can or cannot affect you in the end. You don't know just yet, but it's coming, and you know it's coming. What made the XCOM series really, really fun for me was no matter how many times I started up a new game, everything was different. And if you're going to make a remake, please listen to me on this one. A 95% shot should hit enemies. 95 out of 100 shots, not 1 out of 1,000. It gets me off to no end that I have a sniper on a roof with a clear shot of an enemy. Nowhere they can go, nowhere they can dodge. They don't even know that. He pulls the trigger and it misses. No. Why should I have a guy who has a blade coming up behind somebody, ready to stab him in the back with a 97% chance and miss 3 times?
Well, they're the 1%ers.
I'm starting to think that your accuracy is actually reversed in that game. I really do. Because I can't tell you how many times I have shot an enemy with a 30% shot chance, and how many times I have missed with a 95% chance. Okay, so Necro, buddy.
So my gold medal
Take your time.
is gonna be a 2-parter of the same games. Now, not to knock the ones that came after it, being Carbon and Most Wanted. They were great games as well, and I would like to see remakes of them as well. But I would really love to see a remake of Underground 1 and 2.
Right, I like the idea. Gran Turismo 2. Gran Turismo 2 is a great idea. Maybe Gran Turismo 3. That's right.
Gran Turismo bullshit over there. No, what I'm talking about is Need for Speed 1 and 2 remakes, Underground 1 and 2, and then a sequel to them as well.
Actually, what I would like to do is I'd like to see the Need for Speed series, but I'd like to see them with, like, updates. More location choices, more drop kits, more tires. I would like to see it just like, I want to see them go, okay, now we're going to have you design the car, and I want to see Necro start to cry at all of the options that he has. That's what I want to see. I
I'd love to see them go and let you be able to build your car from the ground up.
Right. There are games that you rebuild model cars, but you can race them in like derbies. I want to see a game where you can just take a scrapper and turn it into this awesome 360 no-scoping vehicle of death. Well, skipping the death, of course. Or maybe, I mean, you want to kill cops in those games. I think it's fully legal to kill the cops in those games, or just put them out of their misery. Need for Speed.
And those, and the underground ones, you really didn't have to worry about cops. It was once you got to most wanted and carbon.
True. But you could still do them in if you want. I don't care what anyone says. If I'm doing 140 miles per hour, a cop goes to pit maneuver me at an equal speed, I hit the brakes, and he smashes into the side of a 16-wheeler and gets mangled into the air. I'm going to say, don't worry, he survived that accident.
No,
he did not. He did not. He said, no, stop lying. No.
he did.
He did. I'm sorry. I love cops, I really do, but he did. His car is now the size of a donut holder.
Yeah.
But he survived. Oh! Keep going, Edgar. Keep talking about how much you want the sequel. Keep going.
No, it's your
No, keep going. I don't.
Come on, Necro, sell it. Sell the game.
I'm pretty sure I have already.
I mean, really sell it.
So, for my gold medal.
Do his number one.
For my gold medal, I would like a full redone remake of a specific game.
Okay.
This game is dead to my heart because it's called Mighty Number 9. Let's go back for a second. I handed this company a large amount of money, for me at least. I was a poor boy, but I still have a large amount of money. Thinking it's going to be a great game.
Let's
and
go
my
back
name,
in time, if we shall.
My name shows up in the credits as one of the donators, so I love it. Except the fact that the game was absolutely arse. They had $40 million, and they gave a game that was probably $3 million in credits. It was so bad a game, and yet, I thought it was going to be the greatest game ever. I really did. It could have been the greatest game ever, but no. It plays like arse. The game handles like arse. Its music is arse. If we could just have a remake.
It was if memory serves correctly, it was supposed to be a Mega Man clone.
It was supposed to be a Mega Man clone. And for the most part, it did have some parts of it. Some were Mega Man. But no, it was not a clone. It was a reimagining. It was a garbage title. And if you're the creator of the game and you don't like me calling it a garbage title, I spent money to make sure you guys were greenlit so you could make it go, and you handed me this. I have not been more disappointed in a video game since I found out that South Park and the Stick of Truth was going to be available on the Nintendo Wii. Okay? Never been that disappointed in my life. You guys are horrible. I would like a remake. Not a sequel, because a sequel of Garbage Fire is a dumpster fire. And I don't need to see a sequel that's a dumpster fire. Please. Just remake the game. Reimagine it. Make it fun! Oh, dear monkeys of Badunky.
You know that'll never happen because they took your money and ran.
I know. I know they took the money and ran. I know. But I have such a belief that it could be a good game. It could be a good game. But it's not. Anywho, down Who'sville. Those are our ideas for our top 10 sequels or remakes of current video games. If you agree with our list, feel free to shoot us a message. If you don't agree with our list for whatever reason, feel free to not agree with us. Like, share, subscribe if you want. Share, ring the notification horn or whatever it is. And,
Wow.
no, it's a horn.
No, it's a bell.
No, it's not. It's a horn. Anyways, you're right to have your own imagination, Chuck. Anyway, next time we'll be doing a much more fun and a much more endearing top 10 list, in my opinion. But I can't tell you what it is just yet because, well, the episode's not over. That's correct. The top 10 list has begun, but I want to have a little bit of a live stream afterwards.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be very long. I want to talk about a few things real quick, and then we can be off with it. First of all, once again, thank you all who have donated or will donate or are thinking about donating to our wonderful cause. We are trying to cure bloodborne cancers. They're one of the worst because it's really hard to tell if you have them or not. With so many things that could happen to you, you would never know that you suddenly have leukemia. And I found out that's something you're not only born with, but you could suddenly have.
Mm-hmm.
It can be caused chemically. It can be passed on genetically. It can be passed on physically. It can even be one of those ticking time bombs where you don't know you have it yet, but it's there. And I can't imagine it would just ruin a life. It ruins you altogether. So please, if you're financially capable of it, you can go to our link. You'll see it in the sub chat to the right, or you'll see it floating by above us eventually.
It will also, if you're watching this later, be in the description.
Yep, it will also be in the description. And it does mean a lot to us. This is our 5th year of doing it? Fourth year doing it? And we have succeeded several times over, and I love it. We just need to help these people out. I really feel it. My wife has had to deal with issues with it. I believe Necro, or it was Jug, or maybe even it was K-Man who had to deal with it as well. Someone in their family had to deal with it. It's a sudden cancer. It's a sudden condition, and it's just over. And it ruins you.
Oh,
Even Juggernaut has stopped playing his game. Okay. I did not know. I just looked at the screen and suddenly noticed that the screen had gone shifty. What was I? Yeah, okay, so anyways. So we thank you all ahead of time for those of you who actually want to donate. And if not, if you feel like just leaving a comment or sharing the link with a friend or even on Facebook or what's it called now? X? Yeah.
Twitter is X.
Oh, Twitter is X. Okay, so we'll leave it on X or live stream and just share the link. Instagram, I don't know these things. I'm a simple guy. I still have a MySpace account, okay? That's how bad it is. I still have a MySpace account.
I love to log back into mine. I just can't remember the shit to.
Yeah, this is true. Unfortunately, I use basically the same name everywhere I go. So it's really easy for me to remember. By the way, it's not Crash UK. It was a different name.
I know what it is.
I know you know what it was. You were on my MySpace. You and your brother were both there. And I think Jug may have been on my MySpace.
No.
Okay, well, Jug wasn't. But, we are going to do this again. It will be done for the entire month, and I believe the actual account will actually be on for a few weeks afterwards, too. So, if you missed it or you don't have the money, you could probably still donate in October. I don't know how long the link is going because they didn't give me the usual 30 days choice like they did last time. So, brand new company, same offer. They're the same people, just brand new computer company. Now, this being said, I would like to talk to you two gentlemen. Especially since Necro has admitted he was a gentleman. Spell it however you want, my friend.
ASSHOLE.
No, that's not how you spell it. You spell it IT. So tomorrow is a day that we will have to live on in infamy as being a day that we will not be doing D&D, unfortunately. Instead, I was wondering if you guys would be interested in possibly a Fortnite, not Fortnite.
Sure.
Wonderful, wonderful, and I'm glad everyone's watching, or everyone who's part of this. If you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. We actually got a call out from one of our older members who's like, "Hey, I subscribe to you guys. I link to you guys. You know I'm there." So we truly appreciate all the help we can get. Another thing I'd like to talk about is that Necro here, not soon, but sometime this month, we're actually starting his live stream saga of Borderlands 4.
Yeah.
AKA Borderlands 95.
Oh, that was 69. Is it Borderlands 49ers?
Yeah.
4.
49ers! See, I told you it was 49ers! I told you!
4. Borderlands 4.
The Niners, yes, I know.
Yes.
It's okay. See, we understand. It's as if he's speaking our language, we fully understand. You can be mad at me all you want. Now, I would like to tell you guys this, though. I may not be fully capable tomorrow. That's why I'm kind of throwing Fortnite in real quick. Because tomorrow is my son's first day of the 4th grade.
Ooh.
Last year he improved all his grades. Last year he improved himself. Applause. Stop applause. All thanks to his beautiful mother and her intelligence and her willingness to beat me to make sure he does it correctly. She's speechless. She's speechless. I'm kidding. I love her and she loves me. Or at least tolerates me. Oh, wait, are you eating pretzels? Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, because I didn't want to make this live stream too short or anything like that, I actually wanted to ask a myriad of small questions to you guys.
Yes.
Okay, so this is just a little top 5 list of questions we have been asked in the past. So for all of you who have asked these questions who are still with us, here they come. And by the way, I'm not going to say who wrote them. I'm just going to say, if you know it, you know it. So, before you guys became YouTubers, what did you think was going to be your dream job?
Well, I always had the idea of being a mechanic, but then high school program decided to shut that down.
Okay. Jug?
And I always
Dream
had
job.
that dream.
Dream
Always had that dream of being a pro wrestler.
Well, I was hoping to live and die out of the military. I was thinking of just being an infantry soldier my entire life and hoping that I would live my whole life. But things change, and so do we.
Yeah.
So, next question. When you guys decided to become YouTubers, what was your first game that you wanted to do as a YouTuber?
You know, it's still a game that we've never done officially as a group on the channel, Kyle.
Oh?
You know, that's what we kind of started off.
Okay, yeah.
AKA Minecraft.
Yeah, Bob, that will work on that one. Joe, how about you, man?
I had to throw it out there because, like, that's how we started off originally as saying we were going to be playing.
Yeah. How about you, Jug? Did you have a game that you wanted to do up as soon as possible?
To be honest, I wanted to do the 4K version of Minecraft. Creative.
Okay, I got you. Well, for me, I actually wanted to do the whole entire Final Fantasy VI saga. But I haven't gotten to that yet, but it's a very long game. I'm not one of those shortcut shooters.
How many months before you complete it?
Oh boy, just to be on the Veld alone, I would probably need about a month and a half just to do the Veld. If you don't know what the belt is, that's fine. You don't need to know what it is. Look up somebody who's actually played Final Fantasy VI. You'll love it. Okay. Do you guys have any words you would like to give to up-and-coming YouTubers who might look at you and wonder, how should I do this channel perfectly?
Just stay strong, keep doing what you're doing. Eventually it'll come, and don't ever do it for just the profit. Do it for the fun of it.
I will tell people this. What? You want it to be perfect? It will never be perfect. Perfection is just an illusion.
As for me, there will be ups, there will be downs, there will be times where you're going to get a lot of subscribers, there are going to be times you're going to lose a lot of subscribers. And there are going to be times where you're going to have people who are going to want to become enemies or want to be better than you, and you just got to go with the flow. You don't need to do a million little 50-second videos if you don't want to. Do what you want.
And there are going to be times that you're going to want to quit, and then you're going to have people that are on your team that are going to talk you out of it.
I have wanted to quit on several occasions, if not for these guys and this girl over here. Lots of times I thought I'd just like, it's over, click, unplug, done. But every time I make a new video, every time somebody says they like a video or something like that, even if they say, hey, I laughed at your video, it makes me feel so good. It makes me smile so much. My goal is the same as it always has been. I want to make a channel, and I want to do videos that are going to entertain people and pull people out of depression, just like YouTube did for me all those years ago. But mainly, don't be somebody else. Be you.
Yourself.
That's right.
Yourself.
Don't be somebody else. You will hate yourself for the rest of your life because of it.
Like, I mean, seriously, how many YouTubers do you look up to that you're like, I wish I could be like them? And then you kick yourself for thinking that.
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. I have 431 channels I'm subscribed to, and I still feel that they're all better than me. They're not. Some of them do some very stupid, insane things. But it's just that. Alright. Here's an easier one. If you were in a fictional world where you took the place of the main character, or at least sided with the main character as one of their best friends or such, what world would it be?
Code names Kids Next Door.
I love that idea. I love that. I remember that show from when I was a wee lad.
It's going to be weird for me. I mean, not really weird, but Yu-Gi-Oh!
Just remember, running across the field and drop kicking your opponent is instant disqualification. I found that out. That's an actual rule. So as much as I would love the dead sprint at Kaiba and drop kick him out of the arena, I would be taken out of the arena as well.
But here's the thing, though. What if you had cards that happen to be metal edged? Here you go, Kaiba.
We have had a discussion. Apparently, cards as weapons are still considered weapons. And no, I've looked it up. There's no ass kick card. There's no beatdown card. I've looked it up.
I'd also like to mention an honorable mention for mine.
Yeah?
And that'd be being Saitama from One Punch Man.
Yeah.
One Punch!
One Punch! For me, obviously, it's got to be One Piece. I would be like the person who would just like constantly look after where Zoro would go.
Are you kidding? You would find every one of the fruit and eat them all at the same time.
No, I don't want them. You can keep every devil fruit they are. I would rather learn the martial arts. I'd rather learn hockey. But the one thing is, Zoro could walk down a single-way hallway, one direction, and appear in the middle of a desert 4 islands to the right. Somehow, he needs to be watched constantly.
He's One Piece's Houdini.
Oh, yeah. He's constantly lost. Constantly lost. So I would just be like, I'm going with Zoro. He went around the court. Where the hell did he go? Oh, so where did he go? And then he always shows up at the right times at the perfect locations. Like, I found him! He's over there!
I found him! Wait, He left. The heck?
Oh, so, I don't know if you guys know, but actually in Fortnite right now, in one of the new modes that they had, because I know it's been a while since any of you's been on
Yep.
Fortnite, it's called Blitz mode. And, well, during the weekend, last weekend, they incorporated the week before, but they had a medallion drop it from a certain location. And you know your pickaxe barely does any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could one shot people with
I
that.
saw about that. I saw that. That's hilarious.
It was the one punch medallion. It was the Thomas fucking medallion. And then they had a whole weekend of it.
That's great. What is this?
Where everyone dropped with the same medallion, so you never knew if you were going up against somebody that, was actually getting used or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could easily tell by how close they were getting. He's running at me. Murder!
Be on the hill watching. You see someone hit with the pickaxe and they're dead. Yep, they've got it.
Yeah, but then you're just sitting there. Something
Everyone had it. It's just the thing is, like, if it was a bot, they would never use it.
Right.
But then you had people using weapons, but then switching to the pickaxe once they got close.
Yeah, but that's good because you'd be sitting up there going, okay, he's going to use it. And he's going to use it. And all of a sudden, all you hear behind you is, whoop! Oh, he's going to use it. That's so right.
Yep.
Just say, like, it's already over. All right. Last question. And then I want to discuss the new killer in DBD real quick.
Which I won.
There you go. I actually want the survivor, but we'll explain later. So, the final question comes down to one idea. It says, if you have done any videos that you are not proud of, or any video that you would like to redo and nobody saw it, are there any videos on the channel so far you would say?
Nope.
I think if I were Necro, I'd probably say the manly screams of manliness.
You said it's videos that no one's ever seen, right?
No, it's videos that people have seen, and you would like to just, if you redo it, they never saw that one then.
Mm.
I
mean, there are a couple videos that I'd like to redo, like a certain game dev tycoon video where there was a certain joke that was made.
Oh, I fully believe in that one. I do. No, actually, I'm actually happy with every video I've done. Whether I've screwed up or not, I stand behind every video I ever made.
I regret nothing.
I'm with Necro. I regret nothing. I know I have screwed up in some videos. I know I sound like an idiot in some videos. Hell, I know I've made horrible mistakes in some videos, but it's a learning lesson.
But the thing is, if it wasn't for our mistakes, it would we really be doing what we want to do?
No, you learn from your mistakes. That's just the thing. If you make a mistake, you don't try to remake it.
I mean, I'll use our favorite phrase in the world. It wouldn't be a live stream if something didn't go wrong.
Right. Do I need to remind everyone of my use your imagination videos that we've done? Literally a blank screen hearing us scream in the background doing something. One of the most popular videos we've ever done.
And then, we've done the use your imagination videos, black screen with sound. Then but before that, we had done the we're sorry because the microphone wasn't plugged in time shift episodes.
And those were still the most popular time shift videos.
Yeah.
Okay. So, another real quick aside is that today is the start of the public test of the new DVD killer. I am not going to try to pronounce her name. I believe it's like the KRS or the... Hang on, let me just take a peek here. I'm going to take a peek real quick and see if I can see her. That's all her. You remember her name?
Karasu?
The Karasu? Newest DVD killer. The Kraus. Kraus? It's Randy! She's named after an Indonesian
Russian.
or Korean. Anyway, she is a creepy killer. That you guys gotta try the PTB. I'm not gonna lie, you guys gotta try the PTB.
I also want the one before it. The one that can turn invisible.
Oh yeah, that's always a fun character to be. She's a flying character. Like Chucky, she can be a person who has a third person view. She can either fly around and smack you with her intestines, or she can scream and vomit leeches all over you. And
Sounds like Necro's kind of girl.
No.
Probably.
Oh, Mother! Oh,
What about Mary?
she said probably is. But to the gentleman yesterday who asked what does TMOG stand for, it stands for the Monsters of Gaming. It's a mouthful. She is a good character. The survivor of her chapter is a singer, a drummer, or a musician. There's the term I was looking for, a musician. But she has an ability that causes her, when she's exhausted, a rarity, a perk that actually affects you while you're exhausted, your footprints disappear 50% faster.
Ow.
Combine that with Sprint Burst, and you can just duck around a corner and you can just count the 3 or 4 or 5 and just watch footprints all disappear. And then add lightweight to that one to make it even better. Oh, jeez. I can see a lot of people running around as invisible survivors. They have also made it now that while you're on the hook, you no longer show up to the killer. You are now... No camping. No camping. No. I mean, you can still visibly camp if you want to. You can still be the Wraith and just be standing there watching. But, like, it's very difficult to do now. And if you're being slugged, aka all your party's being taken down and left behind, after a short period of time, you can actually just stand yourself up and walk away. So it's anti-slugging and anti-camping. I think it's a good idea, but I do not like one idea that I do not like. And that is, unless you have gone through 6 hooks, in other words, you have picked up at least 6 players, 1 player twice, or 2 players twice, and hooked them at least 6 times. At least, if you go and try to kick a generator after you've taken somebody out permanently, you can't touch the generator. The generators are untouchable until you either get 6 knockdowns and hooks, or until the buzzer ends at the end. You cannot touch it. Now, as we all know, I like to play in the game, so it doesn't bother me all that much. But I have seen people who have just given up on hook. Turn 1. I've seen fanatics who've had such a bad time that they're just like, and they just kill themselves. Now, you can't hit the generators at all. So all those perks that you have
that affect the generators
don't affect them anymore. And if they see you coming, they can just get up and run away from the generator, and they don't have to worry about you doing anything. I'm sorry, I don't care for that one much.
I don't like the fact that they're doing that.
But yeah, the new killer
Make it a little bit more fair for the survivors, even though they made it kill happy to begin with.
They've also
maybe they're trying to balance it back again.
Maybe, I guess, I don't know. All I know is
have they lost so many people playing the game that they're trying to bring them back?
Maybe. All I know is they dared to touch Myers. So behavior? No. Bad behavior. Shame. Shame on you. But they didn't take away my mirror, so I'm okay. Yeah, they made it so he's no longer a 3-tier staring killer. He can now judge you and kill you quicker, that kind of stuff. And but we still got to scratch the mirror. I don't know how it works now though, because it says that you can't go past tier 1. But if there are no more tiers, then I don't know.
Does that mean Nemi's no longer going to have 3 tiers?
I don't know actually. I don't know.
Because if Nemi doesn't have 3 tiers, I'm not going to be happy.
It's a ripping. Oh, by the way, she can whip.
So can't she hang?
She might be able to. I do not know. But she is now the second member of the Whipping Boy Squad.
The Whippy Squad.
Whipping time! Yes, quite. Whipping time! Yes, quite. She literally has the guts to take you on. Literally by throwing them at you! And she is gross looking. She is gross looking. She really is. Her Mori isn't nearly as bad as I was hoping it would be, though. Because I like a gory Mori. And it's
gory Mori?
Yeah, I like a gory Mori. It's not bad, but it's like...
I love Singularity's Mori.
He has a good Mori. He does have a good Mori. So, that being said, we're going to be, of course, bringing out our killers once again in October. Don't worry about that. We're going to have brand new killers, brand new powers, brand new abilities. So don't worry, we'll be bringing out the TMOG versions once more.
Wait a minute. Since they now added a flyer, does that mean we can add flying to our killer?
Well, technically, she's the second or third flyer.
I'm just saying.
Well, think about it. Dracula literally turns into a bat.
But who's the other one, and she's the third?
Technically, Vecna does have an ability that allows it to fly. It's more like a slower version of the nurse's teleport. You can't really stop what you're doing and swing at them or anything like that, but like... I prefer his ability to just hold up the pallet and hit somebody. I love that. When I'm playing as Vecna, I always see somebody standing there getting ready to pallet me. I use the magical hand ability, and I just stop it. And they go to hit me, and I just knock them to the ground like, I stopped you! You can be pretty mean with Vecna if you want to be. I'm surprised Necro isn't a Vecna player. Vecna, the worst thing about Vecna, hands down, the worst thing about Vecna is the fact that Vecna is a killer who has access to 4 separate powers. More powers than Dracula. 4 separate powers.
Looks like I may be looking at Vecna.
Don't look at Vecna. I don't want you to... No, Vecna, no. It's bad enough Nick is the terror that dribbles in the night and sneaks up on you and stabs you in the butt. Necro has officially become the crazed butt stabber of TMOG. Because you can't see... I don't care what anyone says. You cannot... You cannot see Chucky. I don't care what you say. On certain maps, Chucky might as well be invisible.
Children of Coordinate, especially.
Oh yeah, on any map where it's up high enough that he can run through and hide for it, you are in trouble. So, folks, today was a little less of one, but tomorrow we'll have a much better time because we're going to be playing some Fortnite, not Fortnite.
Yep.
And we're going to see all the amazements and fun by not playing the actual game. That's right. We'll be playing Fortnite's mini-games rather than playing the actual sweaty tryhard series. And if you don't think that the actual Fortnite is full of sweaty tryhards, I would like you to do me a favor and pay attention to the one called Necro. Look at the Crisco glistening off his forehead. When we were playing, it was him. I think it was like either 2 or 3 of his friends the first time. I'm running around like, oh, this is evil, magical. Meanwhile, they have the Doom music playing in the background, dropping people that are trying to kill me. Like, wow, what a wonderful, beautiful place! Chainsaw some guy in the gut.
It's one of those things that it's like it's one of those horror movies, all right? You're just laughing, joking, walking through the town, and you've got nothing but zombies behind you.
Yeah.
And the other heroes are just like mowing them down, and you're just completely oblivious.
Oh, come on, little bunny rabbit! Let's go, little bunny rabbit! Necro's stabbing one in the face with a knife. Go! Run! Oh, it's so beautiful! This tree is such sweet leaves! They're not from off the top rope.
Oh, darn! My shoe became untied.
My shoe's untied! Meanwhile, they're not driving, and someone was supposed to be. Ah! All the death and explosions going behind me. I don't notice any of them. That was my first time playing Fortnite.
It's like, that sounded weird. Oh well. La, la, la.
Yeah. We eventually got to be like, I think we were one of the last teams. I think we squared up as like the silver medal team or something like that. I didn't know the game was over yet.
It is such a beautiful day out.
Necro's like, when are the storms coming? Like, what storm? Asking the blue. Necro, what is that blue going? Run from it!
Run!
So I run from it. I'm like, okay, so we have to wait that thing out so we don't get killed, and I get sniped. I'm like, what happened? What happened? He goes, somebody killed me. They killed me? I haven't seen anybody all give except you guys. Necro literally trying to rip out my hair at this point, screaming that he has saved me from like 40 guys or something like that. He is just covered in gore from head to toe, just rending these people. Now I'm sitting there untouched, fully loaded weapon. Medkits, everything fully loaded. That goes down to his last shell with a magnum. He's got a bent knife as a weapon. I got the last one! I'm like,
Caught you. Duck. What? Duck? Where?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like that. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I might as well not been there.
Doug, I don't see a dog.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was there. I think the one guy said I was there just to lure out everyone trying to kill me. Apparently, there was something about my character or something. I had like something above my name or my head or something that said like I was basically like noob of the year or something like that. Like I was a beacon, and everyone just turned and went, murder him. I'm like, no, we can all be friends. Here, I'm going to reach down and get something out of my shoe. And as I bent to get my shoe, here comes Necro dressed like the Doom Marine, racing down a rose. His buddy is Silent Snake, slitting throats from behind. His third friend, I can't remember what the guy's name was, unfortunately, is running around as Duke Nukem, just blowing people away. And I'm just sitting there, wow, what happened to all these people?
As he sees us covered in blood. What happened to you?
What? Did you guys have a fun fight with tomato juice again? I'm going to kill him first.
I'll be the first one to kill the noob.
I wish we were recording that episode. That's what it is. I wish we were recording that so people could have saw from like my view and your view just what you guys had to go through to keep me alive and what stupid shenanigans I was doing.
Hey Kyle, guess what? If we decide to put you into this one, like the new season, I can kill you.
Well, you see, I don't want that.
I can go get an airstrike and fucking bomb the location you're in, which will harm you and possibly kill you.
Yeah, but
Actually kill you!
Yeah, but knowing my luck, you go to fire. I would go, oh, what's this over here? Go into a building or something where I would take no damage, and you'd kill like 12 people trying to kill me instead.
Now it goes through buildings.
Anyway, I'm going to kill one of my friends.
Hi.
Tomorrow will, of course, be Fortnite, not Fortnite. So please join us then. Once again, if you do donate, please leave a message below to remind us. The description is where it will be found. It will also be found in the side link, so if you want to look there, it's there. It's also in the overhead that constantly comes scooting by every few seconds. So you can also look there. But until next time, folks, I am the Kaiju of K's.
I'm Necro Nick.
I'm Juggernaut Jared.
I'm Mama Bear.
And for Tiny Trisha, K-Mod, Missy Michele, go watch her channel, by the way. And all the others, have yourselves a great time, a great day. Peace out, everybody. And